Retro Racing Reports from Ascot Park, California Racing Association, 1968, May 30th, 1968. Salute to Indianapolis. It was a traditional event. Comes up once a year, right around Indy 500 time. So there you go. And they typically would run 100 laps instead of the traditional or more regular 40. This is from Ascot Park in Gardena, California Racing Association Sprint Cars. Sprint Cars running 100 laps. This time around, we'll augment all the pictures and data from the event itself, and we'll take the story from the week after program. It's the only way you can get the story in there. You can't tell it before it happens. Be sure to subscribe and like. We sure appreciate that. Here we go. CRA Ascot Amblings by Ronnie Allen. Defending California Racing Association driving champion Billy Wilkerson showed his title-winning form here on Memorial Day night when he scored a runaway win in the 100-lap Classic. Wilkerson was never challenged in pulling away from the field, and he stayed out front from the green until the checkered flew. Meanwhile, back in the pack, a sensational battle for second and third places went on for more than 90 laps between Dick Freeze, Jimmy Oskey, and Bob Hogle. Freeze's rim riding was once again the talk of the crowd. He had to slow in the late laps due to a bad right rear tire, which at the finish had only half its tread still on. Oskey looked the best he has all this year at Ascot. He held off veteran front-runner Hogle for more than 70 laps. Oskey proved that he'll be a driver to reckon with before the year's out. He won at Whiteman last Sunday night and rocketed to second in the current CRA point standings behind Hogle. Hogle drove a superb race, and he kept after Oskey for 70 laps, always there, always pressing until he finally got past. He then got past Freeze for second, but fate stepped in and a fuel pump drive pulled loose and forced him to the pits. For the 3 races over Memorial Day weekend, his only finish was at El Cajon, where he had to settle for a third behind George Farmer and Dick Zimmerman. Carl Adams was a lucky boy to escape without injury from a spectacular flip at the end of the home stretch on the 6th lap of the feature. Adams' car ran over the rear bumper dropped by another car, causing it to get airborne, and it hit with the crash wall head-on before flipping end for end. Now, mechanical failures like a rear bumper coming off a car is a bad feature in racing. In most associations, the chief mechanic would be held responsible and issued a fine. This time it only cost a demolished race car, but next time, who knows? Hey, was any mention of this made to the mechanic of the car that lost that bumper? That's a little bit of editorial thrown in there by Ronnie Allen. 1968 CRA Sprint Cars. Salute to Indy. Be sure to subscribe and like.